Hi, I'll now show how to use the computer keyboard to play an instrument and how to use key mapping. So first I'll show you how to use it as a MIDI keyboard to play an instrument. To do that you have to enable this button up here, and you should choose the computer keyboard as a MIDI input device. You can choose all ins, but then you will also get it from, for example, if you have another keyboard there. So choose computer keyboard. It won't disappear if you take it away here, it just won't work. Okay, so we have the normal, it's like a normal keyboard. So you have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and with all the black, yeah, like that. That's how the MIDI keyboard works, and you can choose octaves with Z and X. So then you go down octaves and up here. Yep. And C and V are used for velocity, so that's how hard, how much volume kind of you get. So C is velocity down. Okay, I should have shown an instrument that has velocity sensibility, but yeah, that's how you choose velocity up and down. And that's about it for the computer keyboard. When it comes to key mapping, you press here, key, and everything becomes orange. It's the same as MIDI mapping, where everything just becomes blue. You can also press Command and K. So for example, if I want to turn on and off this track with the letter Q, I'll just go into key mapping mode, press there and press Q. When I go out, when I press Q, it will enable and disable itself. Yeah, and you have that for all the different keys on the keyboard. You also have one more layer if you press caps lock. So if I turn that on, go into key mapping mode, choose a next track, and I press the same button, Q. I go out of key mapping mode. You see that when caps lock is in, that will enable and disable that track. If it's out, it will enable and disable that track. Yeah, or also shift, of course, you could hold shift. It does the same. And there's one more key you can use to get even one more layer, and that's the Alt key, Option key. Press next, I hold Option, press Q, and then when I go out of key mapping mode, I have Q on that track, large there, or caps, and Alt is there. You see, Alt. So Shift there, normal there, and that one's there. Just one thing you should keep in mind is that, for example, if I now map the button A, or the letter A, to say this, or to play, for example, A. I want A to play. Now if I exit key mapping mode and I press A, nothing will happen, and we will get a sound from the instrument. That's because the computer keyboard is overriding the key mapping mode. So to solve that, I have to turn off the computer keyboard, because I have to choose whether or not I want to use that as a keyboard or as just a button. So turn it off, then play, it will start. Something you have to keep in mind is that even though you map, for example, this play button to an uppercase A, like this, and you think, yeah, maybe I can play the computer keyboard with this A, and then use an uppercase A to do the play button. You can't, unfortunately, you can't do that. This still overrides as a keyboard. So, and a shortcut to toggle this on and off is Command Shift and K. That turns the computer keyboard on and off. That's about it for computer keyboards and key mapping.